Hey guys, Jason with LumaBlade here. I wanted to talk to you real quickly. I know I'm long-winded a lot of times, but I wanted to talk to you really quickly about one of the most important consumables that you're going to be buying, and that's belts for your belt sander. And what I found to be a great place to get belts, and what I found to be a great brand of belt. Now, first, let me say every grinder tracks differently. Everything tracks differently. Personally have a KMG grinder, so I'm going to speak from the experience of that. And my friend has a Fear 454 grinder, and I'll speak for what his input was on it. Okay, so first off, belts. Where do I get my belts? It depends where you live too, and it depends how fast you want them. The main places are, if you live on the West Coast, there's True Grit. They're good. Great place, great service, and great fast shipping. If you live on the East Coast, where I live on the East Coast. So if you live on the East Coast, there's Super Grit, and they're out of Pennsylvania. I'm in New York, so it's a hop, skip, and a jump. They're very fast for me to get. So there's going to be three types of grits of belts that you're going to want to use when you're getting into knife making. It's going to be either a 50 or a 60, and that's going to be your roughing. It's going to be a 120, which is going to be your refining, and then a 220, which is going to be to refine those scratches further. After that, you could get into the cork belt. You could get 400 grit. You could get gator belt. But what I found to be the belt that tracks the best on my KMG is the MSA. And I bought all different types of belts. I bought got the MSA, you got the Deerfoss, Norton. The Deerfoss, they don't track very well. They give the wobble no matter what you do. And I was on the phone with KMG. I was like, I spent $2,500 on a machine and this is going wrong. No, it's the belt. It's the manufacturing process of the belt. If something's not straight, it's not going to run straight. That's fine. So I know that. So I don't buy the Deerfoss anymore. The MSA, they're great belts. They track. They're reasonably priced and they're good. The Nortons, they're great belts too. They're more expensive, but they are great belts. If you keep an eye out, you'll find them on clearance. You want to get the proper belt. You don't want to get the aluminum oxide belts. That's a waste. Get yourself the ceramic belts. That's for steel. Every couple months, whether I need it or not, I take $200 and I just order belts. And I order. You're gonna need hand sandpaper. The only sandpaper that I recommend to use is the Rhino Wet. It's the only one I'll use. I don't waste my time with anything else. Everything else is no good. And don't hold on to all your old belts once they're wasted, once they're no good. You'll know when they're no good. But I know guys that have a shop full of belts that are no good. They don't want to throw them out because they paid $5, $6, $7 per belt, and they think that maybe they could get one thing left. So with that said, order some belts, man. Get the grinding. There's no reason to wait.